Hey yo, what is going on, everybody? Depraved Slash here, and we are back with another music reaction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
Together we are
HellaDepraved?
Yes, we are. So I'm actually super excited about this track. A couple weeks ago, me and Dizzy were talking in his voice chat. Dizzy 8, for those of you that don't know. Like I've said on Twitter several times, he is one of the homies. Mm-hmm. Probably the person I'm closest to, artist-wise. Consider him like a brother. With that being said, he's been doing a lot of anime raps as of late. I think he's going to take a break from it, from what I've seen in his Twitter. But a lot of the raps he's done are on animes I don't watch.
Right.
I don't watch My Hero Academia, which we reacted to a couple of those. I don't watch. He was in the Nerd Out rap battle with the Avatar.
Right.
The Last Airbender battle rap.
Right.
I don't watch it. I did my best to break down the bars.
That is like the only one before Berserk that I had seen.
But we had just finished watching
Right.
the Berserk anime, which I own. The OVAs, not the actual original anime. I have seen that though.
I have not.
But I have the 3 OVAs for Berserk. I used to collect the manga before a bunch of crazy shit happened, and I eventually lost them all. Because of ex-wives who didn't give a fuck about the things I loved.
Happens.
I was more of a manga fan than anime. If I had a chance to read the manga, I read them instead of watching the anime. Mm-hmm. Berserk was always my favorite, though. My best friend Joe, when I was younger, we were teenagers, he had bought the entire original Berserk anime, watched it, and this is before I even watched any anime. Other than Dragon Ball Z, which I think everybody my age probably watched when they were teenagers that were male that liked anime.
Okay, I was I didn't.
But a lot of us watched that, along with like Sailor Moon, and a couple others.
I mean, I know.
Ronin Warriors. Ronin Warriors was another one. But he'd bought it, watched it, and was like, dude, I know you're not super big in anime, but I think you're really gonna like this. And I was like, dude, no. I don't care. He's like, no, look.
You care. You just don't know it yet.
He's like, you're my best friend. I know a lot of your interests. You're really going to like this. And I was like, fine.
I never trust my best friend when she says that, by the way.
He even said, like, well, his pitch, which we've always done this to each other, his pitch was, watch the first 4 episodes. If you're not hooked by the end of the first 4 episodes, he's like, give it back to me, won't even bother. I binge watched the entire anime in
3-day weekend.
3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
The entire fucking thing. I couldn't stop.
Right.
It was really good. Very, like, I love the medieval setting that it takes place in. Then when they start incorporating the demons or the apostles and the God Hand, and it gets really fucked up. So
it really does.
Like
I said, I haven't seen the original anime, but it really does.
So I went from that to starting to collect the manga.
Right.
Which was an expensive venture because they're $15 a piece.
Yep.
And I had like the first 30-something volumes.
Ouch.
And then, like I said, my ex-wife at some point decided to just let the Salvation Army come and pick up boxes of things without going through them and asking me about anything. And I ended up losing the entire collection.
See, that's gut-wrenching to me. I actually have an entire library, people. Like legit, an entire library.
Oh, it wasn't
double
even,
stack books.
It wasn't even just that manga series that I was collecting at the time.
No, I'm just saying books in general for me.
Berserk, Basilisk, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, Buso Rinkin. I mean, there was a lot of stuff. She doesn't know any of this stuff is.
I'm aware of some of the titles.
Death Note.
Right.
Hellsing. Like, I had a shit ton of manga. Shit ton.
Right.
Probably close to 2 bookshelves worth.
Whereas I'm more of a graphic novel.
That's what manga pretty much is.
Yes, I'm aware.
Read backwards.
It's just, yeah.
Because they got to be weird.
Well,
or maybe we're weird.
Either way.
But no, Berserk, my favorite. So I was talking to Dizzy, fast forward back to where we're at, a couple weeks ago, and I was asking him, I was like, dude, do you know of anybody that's done any good Berserk raps? Like, it's not that I dislike people's anime raps, I just don't know the source.
Right.
I was like, but Berserk is my favorite anime. Is there any, or manga, whatever. Also, by the way, minor complaint. The anime OVAs, all of them leave out such important details from the manga.
That is the book to
kind of irritating.
movie transfer.
Right. But no, and he was like, what's his name again? Alt tab. Yeah, none like Joshua. He was like, none like Joshua's done one, and I was kind of like, I don't really know who none like Joshua is. I may have heard him before if he was on a previous anime like cypherish thing that
Right, possible.
Dizzy has been a part of that I've reacted to. I'm not 100% sure. But I definitely don't know who Smash Hit Combo is.
Right. Okay.
But that's who's doing this. This is the Berserk Rap. I guess it's just called Guts. I don't know. Or maybe you put that in the title just for people that we're looking for. Fun fact, Guts' Japanese name is Getsu. Also, fun fact, he was born from the dead corpse of his mom. That was also not shown in the OVA. That was shown in the actual original anime, though.
Oh, okay. Well.
Anyways, so, guys, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into this.
Without further ado, after we've wasted 10 minutes talking.
Right.
Because that's what we did.
I needed some backstory for reasons. I can't help myself. Sometimes I do this shit just to talk.
Yeah, well, this time you're talking to me, so.
True. Alright, so without further ado, guys, none like Joshua and Smash Hit Combo, this is the Berserk Rap. Y'all ready? We will slash up, break it down. Oh, did we do our normal intro?
Yes, we did.
We did? Okay.
You can die in the night if you get to know me. Ain't no one left alive when they're moving closely. Whether friend or foe, you'll be dead and gone from me. I'll be left alone, just the devil longs for me.
I kind of like the tone he's coming with it, because that is...
Guts.
That's Guts.
Yeah,
that's
it is.
Towards the end of the anime. Now, unfortunately, you didn't get to actually witness a whole lot after the ceremony that turned Griffith into Femto.
No. That's basically the end of the...
Right. Which, so like further on, the brand that he has, like, as demons get closer to him, it bleeds, it hurts more. That's how he knows they're close.
Right.
He knows he needs to fight. Because he's always being chased after by these fuckers.
Right, well, he wasn't sacrificed, so...
But I do love the, them getting close. You don't want to get close to him. As a matter of fact, you don't even want to be far away from him, because eventually his hand also turns into a cannon. It's weird. But, yeah, it's... Guts is a fucking monster. Especially when he, like, gets that look in his eyes where he just doesn't care anymore, and he just starts swinging his sword.
Berserker.
Right.
They said that the actual berserkers, it was dangerous even to be on their side in terms of whatever war they were in. You had to steer clear of them because they might have taken hallucinogens, is the theory, some sort of drugs, meditative state that sent them into the berserker rage.
And according to the MCU, the berserker Asgardians, their staves, being all angry and shit.
Well, those are, yeah, but yeah, friend or foe shouldn't be near him.
From me, I'll be left alone, just the devil longs for me.
You couldn't run from the life that I lived. How I survived while she hung from a limb. Baptized in this blood as a kid. I'm Guts because I come from them.
Ooh, that right there,
okay.
that's the reference to
His dead mama.
being born from the corpse of his dead mom.
Hmm?
All right.
When I was young, the love worn thin. Felt like I was the one in sin. Run with the men, so I tough from the skin. Picking up weapons, not toys or pins. I'm stacking up corpses, attacking armed forces. Cause I'm that swordsman, killer hunter, member levels like a reinforcement. Band of the hawks that I match with the torches. My life is all a battlefield, I'm slicing am with the baddest, so you hide behind the medical shields, and I don't even have to heal until the night. Unless reveals my mind unravels that is real, and now I fight the madness here. No.
He is running through his history very fast.
Band of the Hawks.
He referenced being. Now, I don't know if he's going to go back and touch on some things that he missed. But he mentioned being raised by the sword. Not having much to play with.
Right.
Which was very much Guts's youth. But then
Not
he kind of.
being academic, not being. Yeah.
Right. But then he kind of jumped ahead and was like, he mentioned Band of the Hawk. Kind of lighting a fire under his ass.
Tough in this game.
But he missed out on some of the really important details on what makes Guts Guts, as far as like being sold out by Gambino to his own team
Right.
as basically a sex slave.
Right.
Him killing Gambino because of it. Well, actually, he was protecting himself from Gambino when he killed Gambino.
Right. Still because of it.
Right. And then there was the battle where he fought Bozuso,
Right.
where he got his helmet cracked, which is where the Band of the Hawk
Saw him.
saw him
Yeah.
the first time. What's going to be funny is there's going to be people that are going to watch this and be like, he actually knows about this anime. Yes. Yes, I do. But yeah, it's... I mean, like I said, there's some important things I feel like he's missing, but I don't know if he's going to go back and touch
Right.
on them.
Well, I like the flow though.
I do too. Although there was one little moment where he tried to, it seems like, spit
Too
a
many
little too
syllables.
quickly, too
Yeah.
many syllables at one time that kind of threw me off a little bit, but
Minor.
very minor,
Yeah.
very minor thing.
I don't even have to heal until the night. Unless reveals my mind unravels that is real, and now I fight the madness here. No time for kindness, so what? If you try to fight this, you're done. I die for the violence and blood, and ride till I die for my chums. No time for kindness, so what? If you try to fight this, you're done. I die for the violence and blood, till the moon see the sun.
You can die in the night if you get to know me. Ain't no one left alive when they're moving closely. Whether friend or foe, you'll be dead and jump from me. I'll be left alone 'cause the devil longs for me. Die in the night if you get to know me. Ain't no one left alive when they're moving closely. Whether friend or foe, you'll be dead and jump from me. I'll be left alone 'cause the devil longs for me.
Who controls my fate? Is it the throne of saints? Is it heaven or hell? Is it both I hate? Cause the God hand forms and they close the gate. In the tower of torment, no escape. And they plan to offer him a holy state. See my friend double cross for his own mistakes. The fangs of the monster slowly taste. Chris's burn him like a furnace in this coldest place.
I love how he referenced the betraying friend, which is Femto.
Okay.
Well, Griffith.
Well, Griffith.
Femto, same person.
Right.
Until later. That's when the manga gets really weird.
When he gets a third name.
Griffith eventually comes back as Griffith and fights alongside Guts. Very weird, hard to explain. I don't even remember all of that in detail because that's about the time I stopped collecting and reading.
Right.
Because of money's sake.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
Frost for his own mistakes. The fangs of the monster slowly taste. Chris's burn him like a furnace in this coldest place. See the demons eat him, leaving no bones and face. Then they take his swords and Griffith holding ruling for rape. Watch him murder everyone's lives and is thrown away. Yeah, I'm working with skull night cause he holds his strength. Straying for the more than light cause my foes get chased. But I butcher them all alive with an enormous blade. Yeah, the dragons layer combined with explosions. Bang, no soul is safe. No time for kindness, so what? If you try to fight this, you're done. I die for the violence.
I love the reference to Skull Knight there too. Skull Knight is, for whatever reason, a very easily missed character by people when they talk about Berserk. Which is weird, because he was... Well, I understand why. So in the original anime, Skull Knight was not really shown. Even during Guts' escape from the Void, or whatever the fuck it was called. I don't remember Skull Knight being in the original anime.
Okay.
I mean, obviously he was in the OVAs when they redid a lot of stuff. Which
But barely.
the OVAs did a really good job of fixing a lot of my complaints with the original anime, but they still left out a lot of stuff, like the Dogs of Hell, which happened So there was a small arc right after they rescued Griffith from Midland, and they were on the run. There's actually a small arc where the Midland Army hires the Dogs of Hell to chase after, which they're a group of savages, basically.
Another group of mercenaries, basically.
Right, but
Okay.
they hire the Dogs of Hell to go in and
Destroy
the Band of the Hawk. And the Dogs of Hell are like carrying pitchforks with heads on them and like licking their faces, and they're known for like killing and raping, even raping some of those that they've already killed.
Oh, okay.
But their leader is actually one of the apostles, which an apostle is. Skull Knight is an old apostle that kind of turned on them. Zod is an apostle.
Okay.
So they're the bigger, nastier
Right.
beasties.
Beasties.
But yeah, even he's actually one of the leader of the Dogs of Hell as an apostle. It's the first time Guts kills one,
Okay.
which is a very important thing in my eyes, because like that's what he does throughout
That's what
most
starts
of the
his journey.
manga is. Well, and this was even before the Griffith became Femto, but it was his first time fighting an apostle, let alone killing it, and wondering what the fuck is going on.
Right.
And then all that crazy shit happens, and then once all of that's done, and him and Casca are at that little ranch, and Guts goes off on his own, he actually goes on a hunt for the apostles. His goal is to find them and kill them, because he's trying to get to Femto. But
No time for kindness, so what? If you try to fight this, you're done. I thought for the violence and blood, and ride till I die on the run. No time for kindness to Puck. If you try to fight this,
no time for kindness to Puck. Puck is another character. He's the little fairy. Because the fairy. Now they actually show Puck, at least for a very
Briefly.
small period in the OVAs, where they didn't really show Puck at all in the original anime.
Okay.
Puck, by God, is the most annoying fucking character in any anime I've ever seen.
Puck is normally the most annoying character in anything.
Little bastard. Very, very useful and heals Guts from time to time when Guts gets really fucked up, but still, it's not worth the constant need for talk from the little guy. He has nothing good to say. I feel all of your emotions. You're filled with anger, and shut up.
I am aware.
and ride till I die on the run. No time for kindness to Puck. If you try to fight this, you're done. I thought for the violence and blood.
You can die in the night if you get to know me. Ain't no one left alive when they're moving closely. Where the friend of foe
That must be from the anime after the OVAs. I was saying that must be scenes from the anime after the OVAs, the thing I wanted to order Crunchyroll for at some point.
Oh, okay.
Get my free month just so I can watch all the Berserk stuff I haven't seen yet.
This is fucking crazy.
We're just writing out the beat, guys. Really enjoyed the track. There are some things I kind of wish he did with it, but that's just me being finicky.
Right. Persnickety.
Now, it looks like he has another Berserk-based song here,
Right.
Dead and Gone, which I will have to check out at some point. But I do know for sure, I was kind of hoping this was going to be more of a personalized track to Guts in terms of talking about his history and why he's as fucking insane as he is.
Right.
Which a lot of these, depending on how many he's done, he very well could have done that already. I did really enjoy the track, though.
Right. It's a good overview.
He definitely understood the source material.
Mm-hmm.
Which is always a plus. Trust me, I've heard some people try to rap about things they don't know shit about. Like, I react to things I don't know shit about, but I tell you at the beginning, like, I don't know shit about what I'm doing here. Which was funny, because when Dizzy 8 did the My Hero Academia one and I reacted to it, like, I got the overall gist of what the song was going for, but I had no clue of any of the references that were made throughout it. And he was like, look, you didn't get any of the references right. He's like, but that's fine. Like, Dizzy commented, he's like, but that's fine. You got what the point of the song was supposed to be for. It's like, dude, that's the best I could do in a situation if it's about an anime I don't know.
Right.
Another manga I used to own, Rurouni Kenshin. I had almost the entire series. I had so much.
Now you're going
I am
down that.
so mad because I probably had close to $3,000 worth of manga.
Well, yeah. X's suck.
God.
It happens.
Although it's probably a good thing it happened because I would have spent another $2,000 to $3,000
Yeah, easily.
finishing out those series.
Easily.
I'd have had an entire library of just manga to mix with your entire library of actual books.
Yeah. We could have added to the graphic novel. I have some manga in there.
Rurouni Kenshin's
Small
so
amount.
good. Oh, I had Death Note. Death Note's really good. Death Note's a long read, though. And not because there's a lot of them, but because there's a lot in them. It's They talk a lot. My first ever manga I bought I was in the process of collecting Naoki Urasawa's Monster. That's what got me into manga in the first place. Actual manga.
Okay.
You would have loved that story. Sorry, guys, I'm reminiscing. That's,
And feeling sorry for himself.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel sorry for you too. Like I said, that's a betrayal. I've managed to hold on to my books. I've lost a lot of other stuff to breakups, but my books, for the most part.
I just own a lot of movies.
I lost all of my movies in this last one, and I had a lot of movies. But I held on to my books.
You
That
held
was
on
the
to like
important.
one or two movies. I think you said you for sure knew you had.
Well, I mean, I had all of my TV series were still in hard copy.
Right.
And then fair number of Alice in Wonderland. Different horror movies, mostly. But, yeah, the other ones were on Vudu, and therefore...
Right. Also, fun fact, just so you anime lovers can hate me, I prefer English dubbed over English subbed any day. Oh, big time anime fans hate that shit.
Okay.
So, English dubbed,
Mm-hmm.
English voiceover, subbed is subtitled. Most people prefer the Japanese voices, but with subtitles. I don't, because I like to be able to watch my anime and not read my anime.
Right.
If I'm watching anime, I want to focus on the fighting and just hear what's being said as they're doing it, as opposed I'm not good at concentrating on both at the same time. A lot of people are.
I can understand that.
But it's the reason I didn't cry in Passion of the Christ. I was spending way too much time reading it as opposed to fucking watching a damn movie.
Right.
And people in the theaters are crying, and I'm like, what happened?
Wait, what'd I miss? What'd I miss? I agree. I can see that. Plus, when I'm actually watching something, like, I'm past concentrating on my books. So, yeah, I'd prefer to just,
Plus, people like us, there's distractions, right? Somebody will chime in on the phone. You still want to be able to hear what's going on.
Yeah, I look
And
elsewhere.
if you start looking through Twitter real quick to see a message or Discord, she doesn't have Twitter, or Discord or something like that, and then like if your people are on TV, you don't know what the fuck's going on. Like you gotta.
Right. Yeah.
Japanese people sound angry all the time. No, Japanese men sound angry all the time. Japanese women sound confused all the time.
True. It's not wrong.
But no, good song. None like Joshua
We enjoyed it.
and Smash Hit Combo. I'm guessing Smash Hit Combo was the one that did the chorus, would be my guess.
Possible. If we check out the Dead and Gone one, we'll know.
Right. Good song though, guys. Amazing job. And yeah, that's going to do it. If you guys like the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of None Like Joshua and Smash Hit Combo in the Berserk Rap? Also, be sure to comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, BitChute, as well as the original link to this video. You're just going to find links to the bar, Discord, as well as the YouTube page. Please hop on over there. We're over there. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. We love y'all. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.